100-yard dash. Got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. They will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone. Watch me celebrate. I'm cocky. I do my dance. Jump in the stands. No man, man. Oh, deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. Yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Heat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Hit dials, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerge victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, is glorious. I remember when...
Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on E!
Coach on the eastern edge of the D.C. metro area in Landover. Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away.
Let's go.
Keenum and the Redskins now going to come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. A first carry now for Thompson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Here's the offense, and when you talk about this offense, you certainly have to talk about all-day AP, Adrian Peterson.
Does not shy away from contact. Also has the speed to go the distance. It's the rare combination that you get from one of the great runners of all time in the NFL. 2,000 yards every year is the goal. I never bet against him.
Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice.
Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Now Keenum, and he's got his man on the out route. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 17 yards that time and a Washington first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Peterson. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. On 2nd and 11 now. Keenum, and he rifles one incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 20-yard line. There we go. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Break it hot. Break it hot. Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
On 1st and 10, here's Keenum. And he's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Keenum going to throw. Forced out to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. Taking it in from 2 yards out as they are now on the board here in the first half. So on 4th down, the Redskins will call on Tress Way to punt it away. The Redskins have Greg Stroman back deep. So out now come the Redskins. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now? Give the Redskins 13 there on a 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a run with Peterson. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. To throw on 2nd and 6. Keenum. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Here's Tress Way now as he's on to punt for Washington.
We play to win. Let's go.
Now Case Keenum and the offense heading back onto the field. He's doing his job, but the bottom line, they're losing. They've got a deficit to make up here, and he knows it. And quarterbacks who last in this league learn that lesson. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Josh Doctson, an 80-yard touchdown. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Now here's a pass on 1st down. It's knocked away and incomplete. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So a very tight first half. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. The Redskins in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the 2nd half gets underway. This is taken at the 3. Solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Josh Doctson and company heading back on the field now. Good day for him so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the 3rd quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right? He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now. Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
50 wants the mic.
From the gun on 3rd down, Keenum. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 21 yards there on third down. On first down, this is Geis. Tackle made there by Mason Foster.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On second down, it's Thompson, and they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Hey, take 53, 55.
From the gun on third down, Keenum. He's got it complete to Thompson.
One hallmark of good defense.
Off the play fake, Keenum. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back now at FedEx Field. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Here's Keenum. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. To throw is Keenum. And he slings one that's incomplete.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Redskins have taken the lead. First play of the drive is a run with Thompson. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. First down, here's a run with Peterson. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Peterson, and he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Keenum to throw. Rolling to his right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. And he finds McLaurin. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Thompson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Offense.
So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now a run with Geis, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that. Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Keenum and the Redskins. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were